Natumia blanketi ama mattress.
Tunaweza kupasua angalau mattress ama ile nguo imeraruka ndio tutumie.
Saa zingine inatupata tukiwa katikati ya masomo.
When a girl or a boy reaches between the ages of 10 and 14 years, certain changes start to be noticed in his or her body. These changes may continue to be seen for a few months, and this period is known as adolescence. As a girl matures, her body starts showing changes in her inner and outward appearance. One of the changes is that of menstruation. It is a period that many girls dread and wish away. For a girl to be safe and to manage herself during this period, it is a must for her to have sanitary towels. But how many girls are lucky enough to access sanitary towels, leave alone buy them? According to a recent research done by African Population and Health Research Center and the Ministry of Public Health and Sanitation, is that due to lack of sanitary towels, girls and women who live in slums and who come from very poor families are forced to use any material including cotton, pieces of torn clothing e.g. socks, tissue papers, pages from exercise books and torn mattresses. These are some of the traditional materials that they use to manage their menses. To take a further glimpse into this matter, I visited Pemja Primary School in Nandi South District, Aldai constituency in the expansive Rift Valley province.
And the struggle, another diplomacy, where you use peace, you negotiate, isn't it? Yes.
Normal learning goes on as both boys and girls sit attentively on their desks. You can hardly notice any problems, save for the muddled classrooms. But in there lies a deep-rooted secret and problem that is never told. The problem of girls managing their menses. It takes me a long time to persuade the girls to open up and tell me some of the problems that they undergo during their menses, but I later learned it is a taboo to speak on such matters. But further probing makes the girls relax and eventually open up so shyly.
During my period, I am faced by a lot of difficulties. I use sponges from torn mattresses or torn clothing.
Natumia blanketi ama mattress.
I use old mattresses and torn clothes. I cut them first, wash them, then later use them.
Saa zingine tunatumia racks.
I used old racks. I cut them, then I use them.
Nguo ya ndani.
Napata wazazi wao, they come from poor families. Kwa hivyo hawana mahitaji.
Many girls come from extremely poor backgrounds. Their parents cannot even afford basic commodities like food and clothing. They are therefore not able to afford money to buy sanitary towels for their daughters. They result using old clothes, torn mattresses and blankets.
Mattresses, easy cotton wools, na maybe my blanket.
But what is more disturbing is that they also go to an extreme of using dry cow dung, unaware of the health risks they are exposing themselves to. Many girls who are not able to buy sanitary towels, especially from a society like this, have been affected greatly in their studies. Many do not attend classes during their menses, and this has contributed to their dismal performance in the classroom compared to their male counterparts who attend class uninterrupted. This also has a negative effect on the country. First, because it is a major threat to gender equality in the education sector. Secondly, the country will not be able to achieve education for all, gender equality, and the Millennium Development Goals.
Hiyo inatuaffect sana katika masomo.
This has affected me in my studies. While sitting for my examinations, the periods may start and I feel so disturbed as boys laugh at me, and this has affected me so much.
When I'm in my period, I don't attend school at all. I just stay at home where no one can see me.
Saa zingine inatupata tukiwa katikati ya masomo.
It can start in the middle of our studies and I am forced to go out, and this will affect my results.
Tutaanguka mtihani kwa sababu tunadhani kila mtu anatuona.
Unaona sio nzuri kutumia, kwa hivyo haiwezi kanini kazuia chochote.
It's not safe to use the traditional methods. Some do not attend classes, others are the pretext of being sick. At the end of the day, their studies are affected.
The Rotary Club, which has been actively involved in helping girls faced by this problem, says that a girl who fails to attend class for 4 days per month misses 13 learning days, which translates into 2 weeks every term. Each year, she loses 39 days, that is 6 weeks. Those in standard 6 and 8 loses 18 weeks out of the possible 108 weeks each year. In secondary schools, a girl loses 156 days, that is 24 weeks out of the possible 144 weeks, whilst she continues with her studies. Statistics from the same organization also shows that there is a total of 1,036,000 girls in both primary and secondary school from stand 6 up to form 4. Only 400,000 out of the total can afford sanitary towels, whilst the remaining 600,000 can't. Far from that, such girls do not have innerwears and lack the necessary information about adolescence. This challenge makes many young girls like this miss school and therefore fail even international examinations. What they need is help and assistance so that they can go on with their education and achieve their dreams. Reporting for Sayare TV from Nandi South, I'm Ruth Mukami.
Natumia blanketi ama matresi.
Tunaweza kupasua angalau matresi ama ile nguo imeraruka ndio tutumie. Saa zingine inatupata tukiwa katikati ya masomo.